Alright guys, what is going on? I am back for a very long time. And since I have all my scientists mastered, why don't I give my scientists a top 5, or a top 5 scientist video. So we're gonna be starting off with let's see. So I am gonna have some gameplay with myself playing against bots, I guess. And alright, so let's see. So my top 5 scientists. Let's get into the video. Alright, so number 5, we have the zoologist. Now, the zoologist, he is a really good scientist if you know how to play him. Now, he can get vanquished easily because he has to get really close, and we all know that if there's a chomper, you're probably gonna die or get vanquished. Let's take out that guy. So you see, as you can see, he does 33 damage. And he is not that good, because as you can see, I am like getting really close, and Citrons can just throw their EMPs down and like destroy me. But I do like that he is a healing character. He can heal, and he does so much damage. And remember, you can revive your teammates fast. So yeah. And there are tons of things that you have to watch out for with this character, because you have to watch out for chompers, of course. Not scientists. I am a scientist. Oh god. Remember, this is a bot, so if it was a player, it'd probably goop me and spike me. But let's go ahead. Break this, never mind. Oh god. Yeah, and you do have only 100 health, so yeah, but he does have a fast rate of fire. So that's good. He does a lot of damage over time. He has the one of the most DPS per second, or TPS, yeah, damage per second. He has one of the most damage per second, and yeah, so I do think that this character is really good. Now let's get on with our next one, with our next scientist. So next one is the paleontologist. Alright. Now this dude is really good because he can do chemist damage. He can do chemist damage 40, and he can also do fire damage. So let's see. It is 40. You see there, and he has a really good long range. He does 16s and 15s long range. Sometimes he can only do 25, but as you can see, we just did 40. Remember, this character is good for long range, so you can use him long range as well. So yeah, that's why I really like the scientist. And he does have a little bit of splash, so if you can get those splash shots in, then you'd be really good with this character. Alright, moving on to our next scientist. So this next scientist is a really, really good scientist, and he does 26, and it's the astronaut. The astronaut has a very, very good rate of fire, as you can see. It's really, really fast. He does 26s long range, or 20s long range and 26 short range. Like, you could snipe with this character. That's how good his long range is. Like, you know the plants base and the zombies base? You can literally just snipe from there, and he'll do like a lot of damage. 26, you see that? This guy, this scientist right here, is amazing. And he has one of the most DPS. This is in the game. I mean, all the scientists have like a really, really good DPS. So that is why I do think he is a really good scientist. Or, I don't know what I ended off earlier. Well, anyway. So he does 26 close range, 20 far range, and you could get 22s close range if you don't get the criticals. And overall, I do think he's one of the best scientists in the game. Moving on to our next scientist. Our next scientist that we have today is this is number 3. So our next scientist we have is the computer scientist. Now you may be like, Benny, why is it the computer scientist? He's the legendary out of all of them. I think he's the best scientist. Here, I'll tell you why I think he's number 3. First up, he doesn't really do, yes, he has his crunch mode, but he's a legendary. That's one reason, because he's a legendary. And yeah, that's a bump up of the reg scientist, but he only does 54 damage. And honestly, his rate of fire is great. And he does 54s per hit. Now, that's a lot, of course. But you gotta remember the other scientists are coming in next, so they're gonna, I do think that they replace this scientist, or not replace, but I do think that they're better than the scientist. If this scientist had like 60 damage per hit, I would put him over the next scientist that's coming up. But yeah. Alright. So there's a little bit of explaining to do with this one. Okay, crunch mode real quick. After I get crunch mode, I'll go into the other scientist. So here's a little bit of some gameplay that we have for him today. Alright, now, this character is an overall great scientist, but the next scientist coming up is a little bit more of a better, like, really, really good side. And no, it's not Dr. Toxic. I will be glad to tell you that it's not this character. Or Physicist, even though he does like 62 damage per hit. But, 63, I think it's 63, yeah, 63. Now, no, it's 62. Anyway, so the next scientist is oh, well, that's the end of the game. Well, I'll tell you when we go into the other game. So, our next scientist that we have is the Reg scientist. Now, you can already probably tell why if you have this scientist mastered. You can probably already tell why. Now this character is he does so much damage to where I don't even need the heal bomb. You'll just wipe him out so fast. He can't even damage you that much. Never mind. I stand corrected. But he does 77 damage per hit. Now tell me that's not a lot. And now I'm just gonna corner glitch this on a bot too. Okay, thank you. Look at that. You can almost two-shot, or you can two-shot if you get really lucky. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. 1 HP. Alright, so oh god. No. Oh well. This character is actually really good against almost any character in the game. He could be a Torchwood, dude. A Torchwood. Now anyway, so this character is my top 3, my second takes on second place. So I don't even know what I just said. Anyway, this character takes the spot for second place. Alright. Now you could be telling me, Benny, what's better than a scientist dealing 77 damage that is a healing character? Or scientist, of course. But what scientist is better than a scientist that does 77 damage? It's a little tongue twister. Try that out. Alright, I will tell you what's better. The only thing bad about this scientist is his rate of fire. His rate of fire is not that good. It's done. 77, 76, 44. Yeah, so that's why #1 spot goes to marine biologist. Now, if you've seen how much damage this dude can do, I think this is probably the most damaging character in the game. Well, of course, Toxic Brains is, but remember, that's only with Toxic Overload. This dude is not even a legendary. You could do so much damage with this dude. You don't even know. And did I mention that his rate of fire is fast? He does 50 damage per hit. I just saved this dude's life. I don't even know what his name is. Well, I do. Captain Deadbeard, but still. Oh god, come here. No. No. Well, he does so much damage. He does 50s per hit. And whenever you do damage deduction, it's 28, but still. This character is really good for groups. He's like a group police. He's really awesome, and I think that he deserves #1 on the spot. So yeah, that is my top 5 scientists, and I really like all of these scientists. They're all great. I main scientists for zombies, and yeah, that's it for my scientists, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want to do. You don't have to. I'm not telling you that you have to. You can dislike if you want to, but you could subscribe. I mean, you could always unsubscribe later, but it really doesn't matter to me. I'm not subscriber hungry. Yeah, I really enjoyed making this video for y'all, and catch you guys.